Going on YouTube? It is the host of the most, your Norway Bob, and today we are back for another episode of Pokemon Showdown. If you guys are hyped and you guys are a proud member of the Norway Brigade, please smash that like button down below. Please answer the comment question of the day to the right of the layout. It is, do you think Mega Gengar should be brought back to OU play? I personally think no, it was too overpowered in the first place. It is a great Mega for in-game, but when we're talking about Wi-Fi, VGC, play, Smogon, it isn't good at all. So let's just hop into it. Let's change it to OU. We're not going to use Smogon to solve this. We are going to use our YouTube, as you guys can see on the layout. I'm still rocking out with T-Tar rocking Outrage instead of Crunch. There's for more Dragon coverage of my team, even though Slowbro is enough, but I just like to have just a little bit extra just to be on the safe side. We are going to try to find someone who will not DC like last episode. I will leave a link to yesterday's episode in the description down below. We're playing against Dan and Play with Gliscor, Keldeo, Latias, Gastrodon, Heatran, and Gardevoir. I am going to lead off with Landis Terrain like I usually do, just because if I see something that I don't like, I can easily just switch out with Choice Scarf, U-turn, and just get the heck up out of there. Now let's see who they probably send. It sends out Gastrodon. Now that actually scares me. Could be a rockin' Aqua Jet. But I am going to switch off into Moongus, even though it might know Earthquake EQ because it is part ground type. You never know. I am kind of worried about that. I am just going to go for the switch out. We are faster, and I'm going to switch off into our powerful little Moongus. There it is, the Amoonguss uses Ice Beam. Actually kind of surprising. And the Frozen comes through. Now that does scare me. This really scares me. Now that I know that it has Ice Beam, I gotta be extremely careful. I am gonna switch off into Slowbro. I'm gonna get my poor little Amoonguss that's frozen out there, and it goes for the Toxic, knowing that I was probably gonna switch out. Very smart play. We are gonna go for the Toxic right back. Even though Dan and Play might switch off into, or might not. I was thinking he would switch off into his Latias. And now that I'm switched out, now that I am poisoned and now he is poisoned, I'm going to switch off back into Amoonguss, and Amoonguss is going to probably eat up this next Ice Beam. Goes for the Scald, okay. And we thaw it out. Even better. That is very, very good, because Scald is kind of like a burning water, if you get the point I'm trying to make. I am going to go straight off for the Giga Drain. Hopefully does not freeze us yet again. Does not freeze us. We do knock it down, and we get all of our HP back. It took 79% damage there, and the Toxic knocks it out. I was very thankful that that Gastrodon did know Scald, which really did help out. Now this Heatran does scare me a little bit. I am going to go back on out into... I'm going to go out into my own Heatran because that's my best move right now. It is rocking an all shiny team. Doesn't really bother me at all. I am just going to go straight off for the Roar and get him out. Here comes Gardevoir, which does kind of scare me. I am going to go off for the Toxic, and here comes the Mega. Goes for the Taunt. Thinking that we would go for the Poison. It does work. It works out very well. We are going to go straight off for the Lava Plume. We eat up a Focus Blast from my Mega Gardevoir, which is kind of crazy in my mind. Now, I could go off into Tyranitar, but that wouldn't be a good move. So what I am going to do, I am going to go off into Amoonguss, because Amoonguss does carry Clear Smog. Clear Smog is one of my favorite moves to a run on Amoonguss. Goes for another Focus Blast. Does not do enough damage to knock us out. It's actually not very effective. You're just going to go straight off for the Clear Smog. Doesn't really matter if you set us up for a taunt. We will probably just get that little bit. Your stats are now reset. Sadly, now that we're taunted, we can't go for Spores, you guys can see right there. But now we can go for a Giga Drain, Hidden Power, HP Fire, or we can go for another Clear Smog. I'm personally going to go for another Clear Smog. Again, we resist that because we are Poison type. That is very, 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 very good. I really, 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 really like running Amoonguss now. Probably gonna go for a Hyper Voice right now, or a Focus Blast, or it's gonna play it safe and try to keep her Gardevoir, or his Gardevoir, around for as much as possible, and probably switch into a Heatran. Could go into Gliscor, could go into Keldeo. I am just gonna play it safe and go for the Clear Smog, yeah. Even if he goes into Heat Train, it really doesn't matter. Goes for the Psy Shock, does get it in the knockout. I should have known. That is alright with me. We can just go straight off into our Landorus, which is definitely going to do a lot of damage now. Now we can really just go for a... I want to go for an EQ, but that means Latias. I am just going to go for the HP Ice, hoping that he doesn't get what I'm trying to push onto him. That was a mistake on my fault. Now that we don't have our poor little Moongas now, Keldeo Resolute. Okay, we are going to definitely switch out from this guy because Keldeo scares me. Slowbro can easily eat up a hit from Keldeo. Goes for the Icy Wind. That is resisted. If you really want to lower his speed, go right ahead. Slowbro ain't outspeeding anything. Let's be serious here. I am just going to go straight up for the Psychic because that is type advantage. Goes for another Icy Wind. Probably is banded or scarfed into that. Go for the Psychic. Does 67% damage. We are getting some HP back, but we are getting that taken right away due to Toxic. We're going to go for another Psychic. No, we are not. I'm going to switch off into our... I want to go into Fortress just so we can eat up a hit. Ghost switches out. Okay, here comes Latias. This is actually a very difficult situation that I am in. I could have stayed in with Slowbro, but that wouldn't be very good. I do have HP Ice. I am just going to play that off right off the bat just to get some damage off on this Latias. We know that he's not running Mega Latias, which is very good because his Mega was Gardevoir. It is two knocked out on his side, one knocked out on my side. Goes for the Dracomania, which is resisted, which is very good. Special attack drop really helps. This is looks like a very bulky Latias. Even though it's HP Ice, it still does quite a bit. I am gonna go for the Rapid Spin. Goes for another Draco Meteor, just trying to get as much damage as he can onto my poor little Fortress. I am gonna go for the Rapid Spin. Get these rocks out of my way. I am gonna switch off into my Landorus now, because Landorus does carry U-turn. Probably gonna go for another Draco Meteor. Now he has 2 drops. Goes for the Recover. Okay, now that's where it kind of scares me. I can go for the HP Ice. I am gonna go for the U-turn because we probably outspeed. Probably not. Never mind. I'm hoping that we do get... Yes, we do go first. That is very, very, very good. We could go into T-Tar. We are gonna go into T-Tar actually. Hoping that we can eat up this Draco Meteor because we are Rock. It goes for a Healing Wish. Okay, that scares me actually. Okay, now here comes his Keldeo. Keldeo does scare me a lot. I am not going to stand against it. I am going to switch off into Slowbro and go for another Psychic. Because I know Slowbro can eat up hits. Sacred Store is resisted. Okay, Toxic is only doing 6% right now. That's very good. We're just going to go straight up for the Psychic, hoping that he would go into his Gliscor. Okay, I was hoping he would go into his... It would actually have been smart for him to go into his Heatran. Because now I can... Okay, he is running Toxic Orb. He is running Poison Heal, which is not good. But we are going to go back into Landorus because it has HP Ice. And we get to lower Gliscor's attack, which is good. Goes for the Protect. Okay, we now know that it runs Protect, which is very, very good. I do not like that. I am just going to go straight off for the HP Ice. Goes for the Protect. And the HP Ice is blocked, which is okay. He doesn't know what my HP is, or my hidden power is on Landorus. I am going to go for another HP Ice, hoping that he does switch out. He goes into Heatran. Okay. It is resisted, 2% damage. I am going to probably go for the... We cannot go for anything. I am going to have to switch off into our Slowbro because we are scarfed into HP Ice. That was one problem with running Scarf or Bands. Goes for the Roar, and perfect. That actually worked out very good. Now he has the attack drop. I am going to go for the EQ, hoping for the best. It is super effective, knocks out. Heatran is gone. Now it's a 2v5 situation. Sends out Keldeo. Alright. Keldeo does scare me. I am just going to keep on dwindling it down. I am going to go into Slowbro. With Slowbro, I am going to go for a Toxic. Even if Slowbro gets knocked out, I still have Mega T-Tar in my pocket. He doesn't know that yet because I haven't showed him any forfeits. Well, we'll take that win. I'll take it all day, every day, twice on Sundays. Thank you guys for showing. You guys were great. If you guys enjoyed today's disqualification or DC, please smash that like button down below. Even though he left when he had 2 Pokemon left, we already knew the outcome. We were going to knock out that Keldeo Resolute and that Gliscor. If you guys are a proud member of the Norway Brigade, please smash that like button down below. I'll see you guys next time.